Well, we have been enjoying some glorious weather in Saskatoon in recent days, and that's not just great news for us human beings. It's also welcome news for the four-legged residents at the Saskatoon Zoo as wintertime gives way to spring. So happy today to be joined by Jeff Mitchell from the Saskatoon Zoo. Jeff, for someone in your line of work, this really must be one of the most fun times of year. It really is a time of rebirth and regeneration, and probably even feeling that a bit more this year with all that we've been through over the past 12 months.
Yeah, it's always a fun time in the spring. We see a lot of new activity and beginning activity with the animals. Some of the animals are waking up from a long winter's nap. Some are getting going again. We do see some births usually that are happening this time. And really, the best thing that we're seeing right now is we're seeing lots and lots of families coming out and enjoying the zoo and enjoying the outdoors and being safe with this time, and just the opportunity for kids to be kids again and to enjoy the zoo. A lot of times we talk about how much the people mean to us and mean to the animals, and sometimes we forget about that. And this last year really made us remember that we're really here to inspire and to help educate and bring children and adults to the zoo and to remember what this amazing nature and amazing world gives us all.
It is, of course, a year-round facility, but definitely business takes off as those warmer temperatures set in. As well, we're seeing some increased activity, as you mentioned, especially with those dingoes. Tell me a little bit about what they've been up to as they've been getting out and enjoying the warmer temperatures.
Yeah, so Maple and Yuki went back into back area holding for the winter, and now the weather's getting nice, so they're getting a chance to come out. And those two animals are just the most charismatic, amazing animals. They love people. They love to interact with people and come up and play with kids through the glass and the and just being. They're just so curious and interested in that, and they're really enjoying this warm weather to be able to get a chance and get out and run around and enjoy their exhibit again.
And before too long, likely we'll see some activity from the Grizzly Bears. That's really exciting as well as their long winter nap comes to an end. What can you tell us about them?
So they're actually doing a little bit of moving in the back right now, and which we're just starting to see some commotion from them. So I'm guessing here in the next week or two, they'll start doing a little bit of exploring just outside of their sleeping dens, and then hopefully, within by April 1st, I would expect they'll be up and at 'em. And it's really an interesting time because the first few days out, they don't want to eat too much. And then after that, man, they are just packing away the food, enjoying as much meal as we can give them. And it's really cool too. We've gone to a really naturalistic diet with them. So they really start off with a lot of greens and vegetables and things like that that they would naturally would get. And then during the summer, when we get closer to the winter time, we move them over to a much more protein based fish and meat diet, really to help them pack on those pounds. And they went in about 350 kilos, and we're expecting them to come out probably 280, 290 kilos. So they'll lose 40, 50, 60 kilos during their winter.
Wow, that is just truly incredible. So much to learn about there at the Saskatoon Zoo, and that includes a couple of new exhibits that are coming down the pipe right away. Tell us about those. We're going to be learning about some butterflies as well as some prairie dogs.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. Our new prairie hot dog habitat is almost ready to go. It'll have over 40 feet of glass for people to get up close to it. And the prairie dogs, it will actually have up to 9 feet to dig. So they'll be able to dig a beautiful burrow system for themselves and be able to winter the whole year out there. The butterflies we're really excited about. We're hoping to start construction here in the next few weeks on. And then we're going to have an opportunity for people to walk through an amazing, beautiful butterfly garden, see pupa and butterflies hatching out, learn all about the life stages of butterflies, and just the importance of pollinators and the importance of having a pollinator garden in your house or around your garden, and what those pollinators do for us, and how all of life is really dependent upon those pollinators.
So, as you mentioned, great to see this activity happening here in springtime with all the creatures that call the Saskatoon Zoo home. But just as exciting is, of course, as you mentioned, to see the people coming back to the
Mhm.
zoo. We want people to keep in mind, though, of course, the protocols, what we need to bear in mind as we visit the zoo. Do you mind highlighting those as well as the hours when people can come and see all this new life in person?
Sure, the hours are 10 to 4 every day. We are free and through the end of this month, end of March, and then starting April 1st, we go back to our paid admissions. And then we have our one-way path reset back up. We had to take it down for winter just because of keeping the pass and everything open, made it impossible for us to do. But the one-way path is back open. So we just ask people that they follow the path, they keep their social distance, they wear their masks whenever they go into any of the buildings, and just enjoy yourselves.
Absolutely. Can't wait to get back out to the zoo soon. Jeff, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Always fun to talk.